Hello, this is Paul talking about high-powered rocket construction. Today we're going to talk about epoxy. This is a item of extreme interest to high-powered rocketeers, and there's a lot of debate online and in person whenever rocketeers get together. Now, I'm holding the epoxy that I like to use now. It's called West Systems, and I use the West Systems 105 with the hardener, and it's the fast hardener. So they call it the fast hardener, but it's not that fast. It's about 20 to 30 minutes. Notice the pump. You give one pump of this, and if there's a pump on the hardener, you give one pump of that, and then your ratios are mixed perfectly as they should be. I think it's like 1 to 4. It might be 1 to 3. But I like it because your measurement's accurate, and there's no fuss and no muss. Because everybody who's mixed epoxy knows that just mixing it and pouring it, you can lose like a quarter to a third of the epoxy just sticking to the sides of your mixing cup. Now, when you use, here's the West Systems. I now use West Systems epoxy because it was recommended to me by another rocketeer at UC Berkeley. And he said, you've got to step up to West Systems. And I did last summer, and I got to agree, it's excellent stuff. Now, I order from from Spruce and Spruce Aero Systems? I don't know. I order it from a kit plane builder in Corona, California. And I think it's called Aerospace Spruce. And anyway, they do a good job. The only thing is that I have to pay shipping and tax. This is in California. But at least it's reliable and they deliver it. When I first started building high-powered rockets, I used Bob Smith epoxy, which you get at most every hobby store. A lot of hobby stores have their own name put on the front of it, like Kit and Caboodles. It doesn't say Bob Smith except on the very bottom of the information on instructions on the back. But I believe Sheldon's uses something that's not Bob Smith, and I was using a lot of Sheldon's epoxy. And they're okay, but you never can get the last little bit out of the plastic bottles. And for big high-powered rocketry, you'd have to buy 2 or 3 sets of this stuff. Well, now this is no cheaper. I was online at Giant Leap, and they use Aerospace Specialty. Now, there seems to be some debate over what the mixing ratio is in Aerospace Specialty. And this is epoxy made for building kit planes. And supposedly it is stronger than the West Systems. But it doesn't come in a pump system. It comes with 2 cans, like in cans of paint. So they come in these cans of paint-like thing, and you have to pour them. The problem there is, again, a lot of mess. Although it is slightly cheaper. I know that Andy at What's Up Hobbies, he recommends System 3, Instant System 3, and he swears by it. It's a 5-minute epoxy, and it's competitively priced. And though he likes System 3, other rocketeers I talk to they don't think instant 5-minute epoxy is anything you should build a high-powered rocket with. So I've been very happy with West Systems pump system, and I know that you can buy a similar thing at Tap Plastics, and then you don't have to pay shipping. But I understand the Tap Plastic ones is only about half as strong as West Systems. But they're all good. And, in a pinch, you can always attach the fin with super glue and then reinforce the fillet with epoxy putty that you get any Orchard Supply Hardware, any OSH. So there are different ways to put epoxy and fins on rocket. But I've decided that after examining every other epoxy that I'm going to stick with West Systems because the pumps. Thank you.